We've seen enough out of nowhere cheap contenders pop up on Sawgrass leaderboards the past few years that a dart throw or two is probably warranted. Plus, tossing in a bunch of salary-saving scrubs means you can jam in all the top players you want, which makes it so much more devastating when the scrubs play the weekend and the stars head home early. It hasn't been a great go for Chez Reavie at the Players the past decade, making just 2 of 5 cuts, and that's even with some spike approach and putting performances in this event. But things are starting to turn for him though. Once a lock to be a fairway finder, Chez lost control of his driver in the early part of the season, dropping strokes to the field in accuracy in 4 straight events, from the RSM through Phoenix. Then, all of a sudden, at Pebble Beach, he got it back together. He's been right ever since. Now, a missed cut in a T49 results in his past 2 events, not exactly inspiring, I get that. But that was at Riviera and Bay Hill. No one expects a short hitter like Reavie to really have a chance at those daunting layouts. However, he's continued to strike the ball quite well. He's averaging over a stroke gained on approach against the field per round over his past 3 events, along with beating the field off the tee. His one win in the past decade has come at a Pete Dye design. And the lack of length at this course will give Reavie his best chance to compete this season in an elite field. The question is, do you have the Chesticles? Looking at JT Poston's recent stats are pretty terrifying, especially on approach. But there are certain types of courses where he consistently has played well over the years. Primarily, the 2 most correlated courses to Sawgrass, Harbour Town and Sedgefield CC. In 2 starts at the Heritage, Poston's posted 2 top 10s. Pretty good. And while his history is a bit spotty at the Wyndham, it is the site of his only career win. And 5 of the past 10 Wyndham champions have also won at Sawgrass. Plus, if he can't drive or hit irons for the week, Poston is one of the few players in the field that can actually bail himself out with a hot putter. But let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
3 is a magic number.
Nothing points to Andrew Landry contending in a positive way this week. But neither did anything before his 2 wins either. He won Valero after missing 4 of 5 cuts. Then he took home the American Express on the heels of 7 of 8 trunk slams. A few times a year though, Landry comes from nowhere and just contends. He's made the cut in both of his career appearances at Sawgrass, and tends to do his best work at tracks where distance is less of a factor.